Hello, good morning. So, I don't know what time it is. I don't feel very well. So, my boiler broke down and I've called the company to come and fix it. They came yesterday, they shut the boiler down because it's leaking. So, now, I don't have any heating in my house. So, that's the boiler. The Valiant one, and it's leaking. I think it's leaking from up here and it's leaked all the way into the boiler, and now I have water here continuously. They've shut it down, but I still have water still leaking. I was told yesterday that the water will stop, but it's still leaking, so I've asked for somebody to come in today, see if they can shut this down. Not shut it down, to stop the water leaking. The earliest they can get a surveyor to come and look at it, because the now whole thing now needs replacing, is on Monday and today is Thursday, and I've been having issues since last week Friday. Welcome to London. I got my head hot. Since I haven't got any heating, they left me with this heaters to heat up the house. Left me with two, and I'll show you. They said put it in the hallway. That's it, in my hallway. I had to put it on the floor, but I had to turn it up this way because, you know, this is a laminated floor. I don't know what it would do to it because it's really quite get hot. And I'm touching it, it's not even that hot. But what can I do? So I had to go to the GP yesterday. I did a blood test on Friday, and apparently everything is fine. I've been feeling thirsty all the time. Somebody said to me I might have diabetes, but thankfully it turns out I don't have diabetes. So I went to GP yesterday. Apparently I don't have diabetes. Yay me. But I have cold because my house is freezing cold. I'm sneezing every 2 minutes and my head is pounding from all that. I have a little bit of temperature because of it. So my GP asked me to make myself ginger, lemon and honey. So I'm going to turn this around. So this is the pile of water from that. I've been trying to wipe it down. That's the tissue, newspaper I put on the tray, and it's soaked completely, so I have to put this in the bin. It's wet. I'm gonna take it to the chute later. I'm just gonna put it to the side. So had to go get lemon yesterday from Morrison, so I'm going to squeeze the whole of this into here. I don't know if I'm hungry, but I feel peckish kind of, so I've been nibbling on these grapes. And then I got ginger, fresh ginger. I made some yesterday, a little bit. And then I got lemon. I was trying to see the difference between Manuka lemon and the normal, not lemon, I don't know why I said that, Manuka honey and the normal honey. This is super honey. It's got honey and Manuka, which I thought Manuka was honey, but then it's saying it has honey and it's got Manuka. And I was looking at the back of it. I can't see the difference between this and the Manuka. And the Manuka is really, really expensive. This is about £6. The Manuka one was reduced to about 8 something. But it was 225 grams. And it was reduced to something. And I don't see the difference anyway. So I just picked up this one that said it had vitamin C in it. And I made a little bit yesterday. So I'm going to make some right now to drink. Because I feel so run down, I'm going to go to Morrison and get food, freezer food. So I figure since I'm not well, I can't do any writing because I can't think straight and I'm too cold. So I'll do some video about on the new takeaway that they have shops now. So I was saying to my son the other day, it looks like, God, look at me, I look really ill. Anyway, I was saying to my son that it looks like these stores, God, I think my eyes are puffy. Anyway, I was saying that it looks like stores now are trying to take restaurants and fast food restaurants out of business, because they now have everything. They have chicken, really nice chicken. Like Lidl has really, really lovely chicken, and they've always had fries, you know. So even if you want a southern fried chicken, southern fried fries, sort of coat, I don't know what it's called, flavored coating fries, you can get them in the stores now, and bags of it. And so recently I do exam invigilations sometimes, so because of it I do finish quite late sometimes, and I get home and I can't be bothered to cook anything. I'm just so tired, so mentally tired and physically tired from standing, but mostly mentally, I guess, because I'm sleeping like 3 to 4 hours and I'm waking up at 4 o'clock to get ready to be there for 7, and then I'm finishing about 7:30. It's not like something I do all the time, but it's nice to do because I get to meet different people, which is lovely, as opposed to sitting cocooned on my desk writing and researching. So the one I just finished is for King's College, and I work for a very amazing team, and all the invigilators that I work with are amazing, lovely people. So I always love to go there to do invigilation. But anyway, that's by the way. So my phone camera is quite funny. It does this thing where I'm holding it still, but it moves forward and it goes backwards, and it moves forwards and it goes backwards. Quite funny. Anyway, so I was thinking, so I went into the store and I saw this takeaway. They have curry and rice, and they have pasta, like cheesy pasta. They have I'm so unwell, I can't think straight. Imagine if I tried to write. Oh dear. So they have, at least Morrison has cheesy pasta, and they have pasta bolognese, and they have chicken curry, they have macaroni and cheese, which I tried and it was horrible. I didn't like it. They also have lasagna. It doesn't look like the normal lasagna, but I didn't like it. But my son said he liked it, but okay, I didn't like it. I wasn't a fan of it. So they have other things ranging about £3 something, £4 something, but they also have the silver ones, which are less than £1, and they're very good. So that was why I started thinking they're really trying to get all these restaurants out of business, because why spend like £12 to go and get one meal where you could just go to Morrison and get the £1 and just microwave it in your house. I'm not advising using microwave that much. I have a microwave, so I'll show you my microwave. So that's my microwave. You're not gonna believe how old this microwave is. It is over 24 years old. I've had it since before I had my first son. My first son is 24. Oh, he's gonna be 24 this July. Anyway, I've had it since before that, and the quality, if you look at it, is so good. And look at the inside. It is, and I use it. I actually use this until, you know, I started getting all this information saying microwave is not that good anymore. So I got an air fryer, which I use. Looking for the day somebody will say air fryer is no longer good. I also have salad master, you know, but I use the salad master more. But since I get so tired and cooking, very huge fan of cooking that much anymore because I'm so exhausted, so I need something that I can cook very quickly. So sorry, so I went to the store looking for something that I can get, that I can eat. I can pick something I can just cook at it. And I found all these things. I was like, wow, that's so good. I got the first one was curry, and I tried it. Oh god, it was amazing. It was really nice. It's not, it doesn't I think it's, I would say it's flavorsome, but the salt is quite reduced, which is good for everybody, because they're catering for a broader range of people in terms of health wise. So if you're someone that doesn't need a lot of salt in your food, then you could be able to eat that. But if you want it flavored, then you can just put salt on it if you want. There's this thing that I found years ago that I really love. My cousin who lives in Germany, went to visit him with my kids on holiday, and he had it, and it was, oh my god, it's lovely. It's that, god, if you know what this is, if you've used it before, give me a shout out. This is amazing. I love it. It flavors the food very well. I'm gonna turn this camera around. Yeah, so that's it. Flavors the food so well. This is £1.79. I think I got this from Lidl or from the corner shop. So sometimes you get it for £1 something or £2 something. You might, you're unlucky, be in your area and get it for £3 something. But it is so good. So you if the food that you're getting is not that spicy, you know, you can use that. It's really nice. So god, I'm all over the place. This is not like me. Oh dear. So anyway, yeah, I want to make this ginger drink, and I'll show you how I'm making it. I'm just gonna make little quantities because I tried a little bit yesterday. I think I should have grated more cheese. I don't know. So I'm gonna show you how I'm doing this, and then I'm gonna take you with me to Morrison's to go and look at the freezer food. We're gonna buy some, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. They're actually quite good, the Morrison one. I've seen some in Tesco, and I've also seen some in Lidl. I'm very sure other shops have started doing it, and they're quite competitive. Well, they're all under £1. Every shop sells it for under £1, and it's not bad actually, because I'm saying because a lot. I don't know why. A few days ago, I think on Friday, when I got back, I was just so tired. I was hungry. I couldn't be bothered to go to the shop. So, and I was craving Indian curry. And don't worry, I'm not pregnant now. But I really wanted Indian curry. Many years ago, when I used to work in a publishing company, whenever I had a few minutes to myself that I could get a break, but they couldn't get break all the time, but when I could get a break, there was this Indian restaurant, so in Whitechapel. I don't know if they're still there. Oh my god, this men, they made amazing curry. It was the best curry I've ever had, and since then I've been chasing that curry. You know, I've tried so many different restaurants, and none of them, their curry, none of them is half as close as this men's curry. It was amazing. And I used to go there at certain time when their restaurant was very quiet, and I could just relax and have a little break and eat curry. So I was craving curry on Friday, and so I ordered some. And if you order food a lot now, you would know that ordering Indian meals is slightly expensive now. So it's almost like going to African restaurant and ordering food. So but I really wanted this, so I ordered it. And then the broth, it's a bit oily, you know, and very few pieces of meat. The flavor wasn't that great for something that I've ordered from the restaurant, but you know, I just shut up. I ate it because I was I really wanted curry. But then I didn't realize that the curry I was eating was actually not as good as the ones that I get from Morrison and from Tesco that I've eaten from there. So wait a minute. If I want curry, so I'm eating grapes. I've not had any breakfast. I want to tell you the time, but my heater stuff that I use to tell the time is shut off. So I don't have any. I will show you. It's been shut off because the boiler is filled with water. I usually go straight here to go and check the time. I'll look at the time from my phone, but I'm recording with my phone, so I can't even tell the time. I can't be bothered to go and find my wristwatch right now. And my other phone is charging in the room, but I'll tell you how unwell I am. I couldn't be bothered to go to the room to go and find you know what, I'll just go to the room and look for the other phone. Sorry, that isn't very much light in my bedroom light. Yeah, so yeah, it's 10:19, so 19 minutes past 10 in the morning. I've not had breakfast. I spent my money trying to call the gas company with regards to this heater and trying to see if I can get the surveyor to come out early, but the earliest they can send the surveyor is on Monday. But no hot water, no heating, so they are going to send the surveyor on Monday. In the meanwhile, I'm freezing cold. I've got cold. I'm sneezing a lot. I'm blowing my nose a lot. I am freezing cold. I'm wearing layers. You can see this is the reason why I have this hood on, because I am cold. And I know we lose heat a lot from our head, and we take in cold a lot from our face. So my face, sucks, so, and then my head feels so fuzzy that I couldn't be bothered to put on a hat. I would have put on a woolly hat, but I just wanted something light placed on my head, so I just put the hood on. And so I have not had breakfast, and so that's why I've been eating grapes. Yeah, so I want to do a few videos on on frozen food, which is almost the equivalent of fast food, because it's a fast food anyway. I said fast food, my son said to me, no, it's ready-made food. Same difference to me. Just it's fast food in the sense that I get it, stick it in the microwave 3 minutes, so 6 minutes later it's done. It's actually 6 minutes, because you heat it up for 3 minutes, you pierce it, heat it up for 3 minutes, pierce it and put it back in the microwave, and then heat it for another 3 minutes, and while your food is ready, you can eat it. And because of it, Morrison's and Tesco's and Sainsbury have now become my best friend. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do this, make this ginger drink, have a little bit of it. My son has gone to work. He works at the radio station, so I know he'll be worried because I've been very unwell since Friday. So if he doesn't know where I've gone to, he'll be very worried, because yesterday I could barely walk. It was it was amazing how I managed to get to the GP. I miss those days when the GPs will usually come to visit you, but oh well, they don't do that anymore. So I wanted to do some podcasts too. I don't have the energy. I don't even know if I can. But so I'm just gonna do this food thing. I know I've said it 100 times. I'm sorry. I'm just not well. I'm just not well, sorry. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go to Morrison, get some of their freezer food. I'm also going to get the macaroni and cheese one, because even though I don't like it, just to show you what is it. No, actually I don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna get it in just to show you And then I'm also going to go the Zion one. Don't like it that much, but I'll get it, show it to you, and then since my son likes it, he can eat it. And then after that, maybe I'll do another one with Sainsbury one, with Lidl one, and with Tesco. I have a voucher for Master Spencer, and it was from a work that I did for them, but instead of paying, their payroll had a mix-up, and so they sent me a voucher. So I've been trying to get them, but you know what, I'm just tired, so I've been trying to get them to pay the proper money, but doesn't matter anymore. I'm just going to see if I can use the voucher, go in there and get some stuff. I don't have Marks and Spencer very close to me. I used to have Marks and Spencer, but the clothes shop, not the grocery shop. But they've closed, so I have to go to King's Cross, which I think is the nearest one to me. Sorry, my head is so fuzzy and I've got a little bit of temperature. So anyway, I'm gonna go to Marks and Spencer, but not today. I don't feel up to it, and I need to rest because I have an appointment tomorrow, and I also have an invigilation exam on Saturday, and I have some podcasts to do. I really need to take it easy, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to take this easy. Maybe that's the reason why I'm still ill. So when I go to Master Spencer, I'll do a video. I hope I remember, do a video and see if they have frozen food too, and see how much it is, and if it's a better quality, and bring it home and show you also what it looks like. But today I'm gonna do Morrison's one and show it to you. And I think it's such a good thing that they're doing this, and selling it at this low price, and it tastes really good, because of the fact that things are really, really hard now, and by the time people have paid their rent, paid gas and water, electricity, TV license, broadband, mobile phone, and all what's not that you have to pay, council tax, rent, I think I've mentioned that before, water, and then if you have a car, then you're paying for MOT, road tax, car insurance, servicing the car, and then the tickets you get from parking your car. So, and then if you got kids that are in school, the school clothes, how much it costs, just the blazer alone costs so much money, and you can't just buy one. I know some people are doing just that, buying just one, but the kids don't seem to understand that things are so hard. They just take it to school and they ruin it. They ruin it from the pocket side. They ruin it from the armpit where where the stitch is under the armpit or behind the arm. They're playing roughly, I think. And then another place they ruin it from what is from the inside, the lining on the inside. So you either leave them wearing it like that, or you quickly learn how to do DIY sewing and just sew it up. Anyway, sorry, excuse me. I'm blinking off flame now too. So yeah, I'm trying to go into the toilet and get different. So anyway, what was I saying? So things are quite hard now. I'm in the bathroom. I couldn't be bothered to put on the light, so things are quite hard now that people are, struggling so much financially. That is such a good thing that the shops are doing this, so you can just get a meal for one or two for just £2. So one meal for one person, £1. A meal for two, £2. Sorry, this is my my gallery of pictures. Anyway, so things are quite expensive now, so it's nice that they are doing stuff like this where you can get a good meal, and you can even go and buy a bag of vegetables, about 1 kilo of vegetable for around £1, and you can steam that. If you have salad master pot, it's amazing. It keeps all the nutrients in for you, so you can eat that and have some vegetables on the side and have a good meal. So I just wanted to share that with you. It's 25 minutes. I've been rambling off for 25 minutes, so let's do this lemon drink thing. My GP said I need to make that and drink it every day, put it in a bottle. I have a flask, little flask that I go out with. I've had it for years. God, I've had everything. So that is the flask. Let's see. Yeah, that's the flask. I've had it for so many years. It has no designs on it. It's from IKEA. See the bottom, that tells you how long I've had it. I've had it for donkey's years, man. But it is so good. It's amazing. It's not like this is a new one. This is the one that my second son bought for his brother, and it is not the same thing. This one, if I put hot chocolate in it, or tea or herbal drink in it, it will stay hot for hours and then be a little bit warm by nighttime. And this will be something I made about 4 a.m. in the morning. By 9 p.m. it's still warm, whereas this one would have gone cold, but that one still stays warm. And it's so difficult to find thermal flasks that are as good as this anymore. They just don't make them that way anymore. But it is so old. God, it's over 20 years old, and it is so good. Unfortunately, they don't make things that good anymore. And this one I've had for over 15 years. I seem to have so many things in my house for over so many years. Anyway, my grape is almost finished, so I'll do this video quickly. The ginger thing, I'm not sure this is how you make it, but I'm just gonna black it. So yesterday I used this grater. So I used this grater to make it, but it was a nightmare trying to get it off this. So I'm not gonna use this one. I'm gonna have to use something else. I used to have another grater, but I think I gave it away. Maybe not. Let's see. Oh, thank God, I have that, so I can use that one. I don't know how good it would be. I don't even know which side I should be using, whether it's this side or that side. Also, I've had this for years too. So I'm gonna try using this one and then use hot water to clean it out, to get the rest of it out. I'm gonna use this for the lemon, this for the grater, and I'm gonna put this in and make myself a little lemon drink. So as I was saying, my GP said it will be very good idea if I make it every single day and drink it. That is very, very good for the body. It's good for the joints apparently, and to have that every day, whether it's winter or summer. Right now it is freezing cold. I woke up, the roofs of the building around me is icy. That is how cold it is. So it's a very, very horrible time for me not to have any heating in my house. And there's a boiler in my hallway. I don't even know if it's actually heating anything. Secondly, I know these sort of heaters, they dry out the air, so which is also not very good if you have cold. So let's do this. Stop rambling and just do this. Just grate this thing. Okay, So I went off camera to go and get my camera stand so that I have free hands to do what I'm doing. I've also rinsed this, cleaned this, washed this out and washed that out. I washed my hand, but I'm gonna wash it again because I've got cold. Yeah, I know the word drinking it, but still, I don't want to be reinfecting myself. So that's what I'm gonna do. Rinse my hands out again, and then dry it with kitchen tissue. So I've got kitchen tissue. I'm just gonna pat my hand dry. It's not necessary to do that, but I'm just gonna do that because I'm already cold and trying not to get even colder. Alright, so I'm gonna start with this lemon. Where is my head today? So just poke it in and then slice it into two. And then put it on top of that and then squeeze. I should do maybe 2 of it, but lemon is quite acidic, and you know, since I haven't had anything in this morning, I shouldn't really be pouring too much acidic food into my stomach. Plus I have gastritis. I don't have it, I don't own it, you know, but I've been known to have gastritis. I think that's the best way I can just say it. So doing 2 of this, putting 2 of this, it might not necessarily be a good idea. So that's it. It's much easier than standing there pressing it and trying to squeeze it, and so I prefer this. And just push it in and just turn it around, and I can get both the pulp and the juice out. And some people say, oh, what about you know, the zest? I think it's good to do that, but I don't know. What do you think? If you're someone that does this a lot, do you put the zest in it when you're doing it too? So that's done. You know, to notice with a lot with my videos, I don't edit anything. I just post it like that. I couldn't be bothered. I ain't got no energy to be doing that, so I try to fill up every space with talking. So that's the amount of juice that I've got from this one. It's not that much, but because I'm putting it in the flask I showed you, which is not a big flask, I don't want to juice too much lemon. So I'm trying to take off the seed, well, the seeds there. So I'm trying to take off the seeds, and then so that I can then put the pulp into the bowl that I'm using. So I've got all of it out. So I'm just going to put it in here. It's in there. Yeah. Just put it back up there again. I'm going to, which is something I forgot to do, I'm going to start boiling the hot water now. I've got water in the kettle. I'm going to show you. Hopefully you can see. I don't want to touch this with wet hands, so I'm just going to dry my hand again. Okay, so all these things, these are things they got me. So I'll have the kettle, so I'm going to start boiling the water. This is how much of the water that is in the tank. Is up to there. So there's no point filling it up because it will take longer to boil, and I'm just wasting energy or electricity. So put it on to start boiling. So in the meantime, I'm going to come right back and then grate this, the ginger, fresh ginger. You can see how fresh it is. It's not dry, that one. It's really nice one. So I'm putting this to the side. I want to grate it into this because this is what I'm using. So I'm going to start by grating on the side, see what that comes out like. Oh, look at it. It's not too bad. I don't know if you can see. It's not too bad. So I grated a little yesterday. It didn't taste very ginger-like. So I'm just going to grate a little bit more today. I know people are saying, why are you not taking the back off? This is a root vegetable. And with root vegetables, the nutrients are mostly on the outside. So any fruits that grows above the ground, the nutrients are packed in the core. And the ones that grow on the ground, the nutrients are packed outside. So that's why I'm grating all of it together. So, I don't know how much of this that I want to grate. Oh, I've got that amount. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to put this right in the bag. And then I'm going to clip the bag. So I've got these clips. You can find that in any fancy shop. You can also find them in pound shops, you know. So just clip it and it seals it. And I'm going to put it right back in the fridge. So that done. This is what I got, the amount I've got, which I think is quite enough. So hopefully it will taste very much like ginger. Because the one I made yesterday, I didn't put a lot of it. I didn't know how much I needed to put. So I'll just play it by ear. And I'm trying to scrape all this out. I'll just play it by ear. So it didn't taste lemony. It didn't taste ginger-like. It just tasted like something. I don't know what it is, but it tasted like something. And I drank it. So today I'm trying to put a little bit more. My hot water has finished boiling now, so basically what I'm going to do is get my hot water. Why do people always say my hot water, my juice, my cough? We don't own it. Why can't we say the hot water, the cough? I don't know. I say it anyway. I say my cold, my cough, as you've noticed. So I'm putting it on this because I'm trying to get all the ginger that I have on this, not wasting anything. Put that in the sink, and then I'm gonna pour on this one too, so I can get all the lemon that was on top of this. Okay. So that's that one. Now gonna put more up in there. I'm not gonna put too much because from what I realized yesterday, that the water bottle, the hot water flask is not that big. So if I make too much, I might end up wasting it because I won't have anywhere else to pour it. So I fill this up and I still had enough to put in my cup. So I don't want to put so much. So you just put it in there to brew for a few minutes. And then after a while, I'm just going to use this and sieve it into that. And what's in my juice, that's the juice, lemon juice. So I've got the juice with a little bit of hot water coming from when I just poured it now. So now the next thing I'm going to do is put the honey. That's got the super honey, that's got Manuka. You know, the GP didn't say Manuka honey, she just said honey. But I'm only talking about Manuka honey because I keep hearing people talking about Manuka honey. But I've gone to the shop and I'm looking at it. I don't see any difference. I don't know what the difference is supposed to be because I'm looking at the back of it. It doesn't look, there's not much difference. They basically have the same amount of, calories, fat, carbohydrates, sugar, protein, just the same amount. So I don't know, but shop when they say super honey, you're like, oh, super honey, I'm gonna buy super honey. So I bought super honey, and that's what I did. Super honey. I don't know. I don't want to put too much because that's a lot of sugar. This has got 86.9 grams of carbohydrate, and out of that 85.9 grams of it is sugar. That's a lot of sugar. So I don't want to put too much, so I'm just gonna put this back now in the cupboard. I need to move this, so I'm gonna put that right back in the cupboard. I'm putting it all the way here because if I don't put it there, my son is going to use that one. So I want him to use the other big jar of honey that's over here. I don't know if you can see. There's another big jar of honey there. So I prefer them to use that one. And then I can use that one to make my tea. So what else is inside here? I got chicken vegetable noodle soup. I haven't tried it. I got minestrone. I haven't tried it either. I don't think I'm going to. I've tried, well, this one looks interesting. Well, I've not tried it. I've got the lemon and ginger tea. I've tried a little bit of it. I got moringa. Tried a little bit of it. And then some other stuff, So this has been brewing for a while. While that is going on, I'm going to put this in a bag because I need to take them out. So because I upcycle, I'm going to use this bag to put all this stuff. Or maybe I should just use the one I already have. So you can see, I'm gonna move this up a bit. This is still draining water. Look at that. And there's so much water. It's already full of water. Look. Already full of water. So I have to get another newspaper. So when I go out, I'm sorry Metro, I'm gonna get some more newspapers to put under this. So I'm gonna put a new one now. A new one under here, and remove this one. This is full of water now. Let me put a new one. So I have to remember when I go out to get some newspapers. And put this back here again. If you can see. So this is the new one. This is the old newspaper. I'll stick it in the middle folder. And then, so I'm gonna put this back of the lemons in here. And then they're going to go into my makeshift bin. Here's my makeshift bin. And then when I'm going outside later today to go to Morrissey to go and get this takeaway stuff, I'm gonna take it with me. And then put another makeshift bin there. So the lemon and ginger has been brewing. It should be brewing enough. I'm gonna wash my hand again. That should have brewed enough. I need a spoon. Stir it. I don't know if it needs to brew some more, but you know what? I'm just going to sieve this one because I haven't got all the time in the world to stand here. It's just been a few minutes that it's been brewing, so I'm just going to sieve it right into this one. I'm going to pull this out so you can see. I'm going to sieve it right into this. and then squeeze. Because that means that when I put this in the bin, I don't have water leaking in there. Even though I'm taking the bin out today again, but still, it's a habit that I've formed. Because you never know what something else comes up and I end up not being able to go out, and then my bin is there with water, inviting bacteria for a Halloween party. Okay, so that's that done. And then this goes into my bin. I don't like touching this tripod with my hand. It's supposed to go into this bin, but I'm not gonna put it in this bin now because wait, that's what I'm talking about. I was trying to avoid that and ended up doing that anyway. So I'm gonna grab this. Oops. I'm gonna grab this. Can you see it? Looks like a, you know what, I shouldn't be showing it to you because it looks weird, but it's the pulp from the pulp from the ginger. Just putting it in the bin. Push the bin down. This bin is going down today, this morning. Alrighty, so rinse my hand again. I rinse my hand a lot, which comes in handy because with having this stupid flu that I have, you know, I know it's stupid flu, but I'm still grateful for whatever reason that I have it, that whatever it is protecting me from, I don't know, or preventing me from doing, or places it's preventing me from doing. So that is my lemon, honey and ginger tea all done. You stir it very well and then pour it into my flask. Yeah, it's still hot. Pour it in there. And it is full. So cover it, push that down and cover it. So now if I want to drink it, I can drink it from here. It's a mini cup. Just press that and pour it in here, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not well, so I'm not going to be using this. I'm just going to use my regular mug. So push that down and then just pour some in there. And then push this down to close it back, and it's going to go in the living room where all my things are set up for today. But given that I'm not well, I've just set up some stuff so I can check up on my email, respond on to my emails and all what's not. So this is what it tastes like. God, my lips is kind of split from the illness of sneezing and all what's not been doing. I don't know how I managed to do that. Anyway, let's taste this. Oh my god, yeah, very gingery. The ginger is kicking right now. I'm not getting a lot of the lemon. Maybe I should do 2, but then I don't want to put a lot of acid because the fact that I can taste it that much, just a hint of it, doesn't mean that I want to pack acid into my stomach. Main thing I need is the ginger, and I can actually get the ginger. The honey, I'm getting a little bit of it, so it's not too sweet, so that's good. And if you notice, I didn't measure it. I tend to not measure very much anyway. So, but second try is good. I'm happy. I'm happy with this. So what I'm going to do now is wash up all these things in my sink. You can see that. Wash them out, put everything away, because I don't like things being untidy. Anybody that knows me will tell you that. So I'm gonna have to wash this out, and once I've finished doing that, I'm going to decide when I'm still going out today to go and buy those frozen food, if I feel well enough to do that. And if I do, I'll just make another video to show you the shop where I'm buying the stuff, and I'll bring it back home and show it to you, the ready cooks, how it looks like. Yeah, until then, thank you for joining me, and have a great day and a blessed day. If you've got cold, then do what I'm doing. Take a ginger hot drink. I don't know if you call it tea, maybe it's tea, and take some paracetamol, and I hope you get well soon. Take care. Bye. Hi. Yeah, I forgot something. So I said I was going to go to the shop to buy those fast food or ready-made food, and then I just remembered now I've got the gas people coming today. Somebody's supposed to come. Remember I mentioned about my gas leaking, or my boiler leaking, sorry, not gas leaking. My gas can leak. Yeah, well, gas can leak, but that's not the point. Anyway, so my boiler leaking, so I remember mentioning that. So they said they're coming between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m., which is a long space of time, which means that I can't go out. I have to be indoors waiting for them, so I can't go anywhere. But when they come, if I feel a bit better, I might still go. I was thinking I could go tomorrow, but I have an appointment tomorrow in the morning, and I also have gas people coming again tomorrow, because I also don't have hot water, which I mentioned, so they have to come and change the valve for that. So somebody's coming tomorrow to do that. I would have said I would go to the shop after my appointment, but after the appointment, I don't think I have enough time to go to the shop and run back home and wait for the person again. That is a big space of time. What am I saying? I've been given I think between 1 and 5 that the person is going to be coming, so that doesn't give me enough time to finish the appointment, get to the shop, get the stuff quickly, and then come and show you. And then on Saturday I'm doing invigilation. I hope I feel a lot better by then. I have to travel a long distance, but anyway, so which means that I either get it on Sunday, but on Sundays the shop closed by 5 o'clock, so I either get it on Sunday or I get it today. So I'm gonna try my best to get it today. I've spent I did a little bit of video at the beginning of the year when I colored my hair, and if you see the hair that's colored, today is the, what is today's date? Oh my god, I don't even know what today's date is. I know today is Thursday. Let's see, what is today's date? I'm gonna check my diary. Today's Thursday, the 18th of January. So I did a video on the 1st of January, and I did one, I think, the 2nd of January, where I colored my hair. So if today is the 18th, that's 16 days ago, and look at that, I already have lots of regrowth, which is quite interesting. 2 weeks tells you how fast my hair is growing. But I'm not gonna recolor it anytime soon, and even if I do, I'm not gonna do another video. That was a very long video. Oh my god, that was such a long video. Well, anyway, what was I talking about? God, this illness is messing with me really badly. Yeah, so after that video, I haven't been able to do very much videos because I was doing back-to-back invigilation, 12-hour exam invigilation for 2 weeks, and then I had another 3 weeks one. I did the 2 weeks one, like almost, well, within 2 weeks, not exactly 2 weeks, but within 2 weeks. I did some I do it in different places. So I do out exam invigilation in a different place, and then I do south UKVI invigilation in a different place. And then I do OET exam invigilation in a different place. And then I also do the university invigilation in a different place. And then I go to secondary schools and I do the invigilations like GCSE invigilation in different schools. So beginning of January has been like back to back going to different places. In fact, after Christmas I was also doing exam invigilation, but that was for house exam invigilation and a UKVI. And then from January it's been university, and then I had another invigilation that I needed to do for University of West London, but I couldn't do it because this stupid flu hit me like crazy. My son just got back. Hi, hon.
Hello.
How are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
It's good to see you up.
Yeah, it's good to see me up too. Did you have a good day?
I did, thank you.
How was the show?
It was fine.
Yeah.
I got there on time. Seen someone there that I've been on the show before.
Yeah.
So nice chat, and then someone else I hadn't seen before. It's nice to see Kat and Rob.
Oh.
So it's good.
Oh, that's nice. Well, Kat and Rob, if you're watching this, hello, happy new year. Hi. Sorry, I'm trying to do a quick vlog. I was thinking I was good to go to Morrison. I get some of those ready-made food that I talked to you about to do a vlog about, but I can't because I have to stay here and wait for gas people because that thing is still leaking, the boiler. So all that newspaper I put there is just drenched. So I had to put a second one this morning and that one is drenched too. So I have to wait for them. I also have them coming tomorrow to do the valve. I've managed to get a surveyor to come on Monday. So the surveyor will look at the radiator in the bathroom and then also look at this boiler and then do the paperwork for them to come and replace it, because apparently fixing is going to cost way more money than replacing it. So that is me. Yeah, so everybody was saying yeah, so I haven't been able to do any vlogging or the videoing or the podcast because of the work, and then I had to cancel this last 3 weeks of invigilation with the University of West London because I've been very ill, and because of the illness I've barely done anything apart from go to the doctors and go to the shop and get ginger and lemon. So I really want to do something today. My head is already feeling very fuzzy. Fingers crossed I can do it. So since I can't go to the shop, I'm going to try and do some vlogging. Not vlogging, some podcasts. I'm going to put at the bottom of this description the channels where you can view the podcasts. My nose is bugged up. My head is feeling very fuzzy. My throat hurts a little bit. I'm going to try and power through because I need to push out my own stuff for my own personal stuff, which is the podcast and the YouTube, the newsletter, the books. I need to push through and get them done. I have some books that are coming out soon. I need to work on them too. So let's get this done. I'll see you and thank you for watching. See you, bye. So I've done the washing up. I did that off camera. Sink all done, cleared up. Everywhere's tidy. Great. So in here I've got vitamin C and zinc. Effervescent tablet. So if you can see, it's bubbling up. Don't know if you can see properly. Is at the bottom. Still bubbling out. Don't know if you can see it. Anyway, so I need to take my BP medication and iron tablet before I go out. if I try to drink this now, the tablet is still at the bottom. Then can you see that? Still at the bottom, it hasn't completely finished. So I'm gonna have to wait a little bit when it's done to take it. And my tap keeps leaking. Can you see that? Trying to get somebody to come and fix it, but that's it.